So again, we're going to trust that we are actually indeed live. And I'm just going to start because I don't want to take up any more of you guys' time or of time if it's not working, because if I need to, I can always just film the video and get it out to you guys. So if we are live, welcome. My name is Andrea. If you're new, Crafter Support was created a few years ago, and it's a place where you can come and craft anytime you want with us. When I say us, I mean like myself, and usually my daughter's with me when I'm crafting and whenever I do videos. And we just pretty much craft and have fun and hang out together. All right, I'm gonna get started. I don't see anything live, but I'm gonna create anyways. All right, guys, we're gonna pretend we're live, all right, if we're not. The first thing we're gonna do today is I wanna show you guys what we're making. We're making these planner clips, and these are actually gonna be little favors that I'm giving to the people that come to my workshop. Every third Monday of the month, I have a workshop locally, and I'm going to have these and a couple other things. I don't want everything to be in the video that I'm making, because I do have some of my viewers do come to my workshops, so I don't want to show them everything that they're going to be getting. But this is just a little favor that I'm going to be making for them to go along with the journals that we are putting together. So they're super cute. We have this little pumpkin spice coffee one. This one says fall on it, and of course the pumpkin with the sunflowers. So these are super easy to make. I just went into Cricut Design Space. I typed in fall prints and cuts, and these are what came up. And I just sized them to the size I wanted them. And now we're gonna just cut them out. So I pre-printed them just in case there was any electronical issues, which I don't know, guys. I enjoy doing lives with you. I just don't feel like they're very consistent. I don't know why. Like a Sunday night, I did a live with my members only, and it worked perfectly. There was no glitches, no issues. But I feel like when I do them on Tuesday nights, I'm having so many problems with them. So I apologize, guys, if this is not filming and you guys cannot see it. I am trying. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go into Cricut Design Space, where I already have the design up and I've already printed it. And I'm just going to put that I'm using 100-pound cardstock, which I'm not. This is only 80-pound cardstock, but when I do the 100 pounds, it'll cut it twice for me. And then I'm just gonna load it into my machine. So guys, if I don't do lives, I could do premieres, which I have talked about, but I wanted to give myself many opportunities to do lives, so that way there I could at least kind of see if it's worth it or not. And I feel like it's just not consistent enough for me, at least in our setting, to do lives and you guys be able to like get the benefits of them. So I really think I'm going to start doing premieres. And basically what a premiere is I will film the video, I'll post it up at a certain time, like every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And then I will be in the chats while the video is playing for the first full playing of it. So say the video's a half hour long, I will be logged in from 7 to 7:30 to be able to chat with you guys while you're watching the video. Just because I don't know, the lives, just for whatever reason, they don't like me. So it's just going to start cutting everything out. And I'm just refreshing you on my laptop just to see if it pops up, but my daughter's shaking her head. No, nothing is happening. And Jess, did you check your channel to make sure I didn't? Which I know that I didn't, but stranger things have happened. So when you pick 100-pound cardstock, like I said, it will cut it twice instead of once. And there are some little tiny features here that it's cutting out. So I want to make sure that I get a really smooth cut and that I can peel it off of the machine mat very easily. So guys, are you ready for fall? I don't know if I asked you this in the last video. Is anybody like ready to, also I have my hot glue gun going, guys. I just hit the little trigger of it because once it sits for so long that when it's not running, it shuts itself off automatically. This is the Cricut hot glue gun. I do love that feature because I'm known to just walk away from things and forget that I'm using them. It happens. All right, so it's doing a great job. Also, guys, I had to calibrate my machine. I move my machine around all the time, and I've been trying to find a way to, I think I'm just going to have to get another Cricut Joy Xtra so either I can take it to events with me, because I move mine around so much that it's constantly getting jerked and bumped, and I have to calibrate my machine all the time. This one I rather not take places just because, one, it was a gift from my daughter, and two, it's decorated. So traveling with it, I just get a little worried that something might happen to it. But for sure, they're having great sales at Cricut.com right now if you guys want to go check it out. I will have a link later on below the video for you guys to use if you would like to. I do need to let you guys know I am a Cricut affiliate, and I'm an advisor for Creative Memories, which I don't think I'm using anything Creative Memories tonight. Am I? I don't know. I don't think I am. I do like the idea of just having special nights for special things. Like one day I will do videos on Creative Memories, and then maybe the next night I'll be doing videos just with my Cricut and possibly using Creative Memories. But like having designated nights to kind of like separate things, because I also love doing planner videos, and I put a poll out there not too long ago that asked if you guys were interested, and I had about 70% of you said yes, you were interested in me doing planner videos. So that's definitely something that I could do and share with you guys, because basically I think Marianne commented and hit the nail on the head when she said like she doesn't use a planner, but she could see where the things that you do in a planner could be, you know, maybe used in card making or, you know, scrapbooking or anything like that. So that's very true. You absolutely can. And it all just kind of works together. Okay, so we got everything peeled off of our mats. And if you're wondering what I did there, it's just whenever I'm working with, especially paper, but vinyl too. When you're working with paper, it's important to pull the mat away from your paper, not your paper away from your mat, because it'll curl. And when you saw me peel the like leftovers up, I'll show you that. Like, look at the curl. This is what you're going to get if you're pulling the paper off the mat versus bending the mat and pulling your designs off of it that way. All right, so we can put this back, put that away, and put this up. Now, this is really simple, like what I'm doing. I'm just going to take some paper clips, and I think I'm going to use all green for this one. If you see here, I used blue, green, and yellow. I just wanted to see all the different colors. I could even use pink with some of them because I think that would still make them cute. But I just have different colors here. And I did fronts and backs. Now the back of the leaf, I just put crafter support on, and I double-sided everything else. And how you do that in Design Space is you just flip them vertically. No, horizontally. You flip them horizontally, and you will get, so you'll have one that you design, and then duplicate it, and then flip that one horizontally so it flips it over, and then you'll be able to match the front to the back so that everything lines up super nicely. Like this little cup is probably my favorite one. Like I think it cut out so well. So there's that. And this is just a little card that I'm going to be sticking in with their little goodie bag that they get. And I think that's what I showed it to you at the beginning, if it was like filming properly. I'm just going to place them on the card like this. And this will be the initial like thank you, like for coming to my workshop. And then there'll be another like more stuff in the goodie bag. So we'll do that. But these are super easy to make. You could also do this if you don't have, say you don't have a Cricut and you just watch these videos to get ideas and get creative with other things. You can absolutely use stamps. I used to do stamped images, color them in with like colored pencils or markers or whatever. And guys, my new favorite markers are these Ohuhu markers. This is the 48 set. I may kind of bust out and get the huge set that they have because I do love these markers. I only use the brush tip. I don't use the chisel tip. I don't really have a reason to yet, but they're alcohol-based ink, so they can blend pretty well together. I'm not huge, like I'm not big on the whole know-how of blending inks and things like that, but I feel like it's super easy and it wasn't like hard for me to learn or anything like that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of hot glue on the back of our paper clip, and we're just going to press it down. If you're worried about, like, this is a pretty hot glue gun. So what I mean by that is it's a high temperature. It's not like one that you can, like, from the dollar store that you can just like put your finger on and not like be like, ouch. It's hot. So I like to use a tool. So I just use a Cricut weeding tool, and I just use that to press down and to hold it in place where I need it. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more. And with hot glue, if you put hot glue on top of hot glue, it melts that little bit of other glue, and then you can line up your design. So just line it up with a little bit of wiggle room. With more, when it's super hot glue, you don't have as much wiggle room. But when it's like this, you have a little bit of wiggle room before it like dries. If you have a low heat glue gun, you have a lot more time to kind of play around with it. So there's the first one. It just says fall on it, and there's the back. That lined up pretty nicely. And now we're just going to do the same thing with all of the other ones. You definitely can tell. So you're going to want to make sure that calibration is done. It's really easy. I have videos up on it. You need to check those out. And it's not anything hard. You just need a printer. So basically, if you're going to use it for print and cut, chances are you already have a printer. And you just print out a sheet of paper, and it walks you steps of everything. Super. And one time, I denied the print and cut because it'll say like you should do a print and cut or a calibration, and I was like, yeah, no, it's good. I'm not going to do a calibration. And then it didn't work at all. Like, it stopped in the middle of the cut and it made a huge mess. And I learned my lesson. And now if my machine tells me to do a calibration, I immediately stop everything I'm doing and I do the calibration just so that I don't waste material. Okay, so this is the pumpkin one. So that one turned out cute, front and back. And then this is the little mug one. So I'm gonna, oh wait, no, I need to do the back first. So I just think it's easier to do the back one first, mainly because I can just lay it flat and I don't have to move it around once I want to put the top on. So I'm just gonna try to center it as best as I can. That's pretty good. And also, guys, you want to stay above this piece right here because that's where the ending is whenever you're doing, like, sticking this into a journal or anything like that, or a planner. You can use these as planners. You can clip these onto cards even as like a little gift inside. That would be cute. And now we just line this up and press down. Oh, this mug is definitely I love this mug. I'm gonna have to definitely make some for myself as well. You guys will have to tell me, what other things have you used for planner clips? I have, or journal clips, whatever you do, whether you journal or plan, or even sticking these in scrapbooks. Another thing that you could do really easily is if you laminate these